Hello and welcome to the 6-Minute English Learning Podcast by English Studio. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Jack. And today we're talking about something that genuinely happens every single time you meet someone new. First impressions.
Oh, I have a slightly embarrassing story about this actually.
Go on then, I'm listening.
I met a colleague once and genuinely thought she was cold and quite unfriendly. Turns out she was just really nervous that particular day.
That's such a common one, honestly. First impressions can be so misleading sometimes.
Completely. We're actually really close friends now, which makes it even funnier.
See, that's honestly the tricky part about this whole thing. We form opinions incredibly, almost embarrassingly fast.
How fast are we actually talking here, though, exactly?
Faster than you'd probably believe, honestly. It genuinely shapes our whole perception of someone almost instantly, apparently.
Perception. Meaning the way you see or understand someone, basically.
Exactly that. And apparently, that perception forms before you've even really spoken to the person properly.
That's honestly a bit unsettling if I actually think about it for too long.
Right? Okay, I've got a quiz question for you about this exact thing.
Go on then.
According to psychology research, how quickly do people typically form a first impression of someone new? A. Within about a minute. B. Within about 7 seconds. Or C. Within a fraction of a second.
I'll guess B. 7 seconds. Feels reasonably quick already.
We'll find out later. Keep that number in mind.
Okay, so if it's really that fast, we're basically judging people before we even know anything real about them.
Pretty much, yeah. A lot of it comes down to assumption, honestly.
Assumption. Meaning something you believe is true without actually having proof.
Exactly that. Like assuming someone's unfriendly just because they didn't smile immediately.
Which is literally what I did with my now close friend.
Exactly that kind of situation. Precisely.
So how do we actually fight against making those wrong assumptions then?
Honestly, just staying a bit curious helps. Giving people a real chance beyond that first quick moment.
That makes sense. Assumptions feel fast and easy, but they're not always accurate at all.
Right, and on the flip side, what about actually making a good first impression yourself?
That's honestly something I used to overthink constantly, before job interviews especially.
Same, genuinely. I used to practice my handshake in the mirror, embarrassingly.
Okay, that's honestly a bit much, Jack.
I know. But apparently, what actually matters most is just being genuine.
Genuine. Meaning real, authentic, not pretending to be someone else entirely.
Exactly that. People can apparently sense when something feels forced or fake, even quickly.
So all that mirror practice was probably unnecessary then.
Probably, yeah. Looking back on it, honestly.
Being genuinely yourself sounds a lot less exhausting anyway.
It really does, honestly. Okay, I think it's finally time for that quiz answer.
All right then. The answer was C. Within a fraction of a second, apparently.
A fraction of a second? That's honestly barely any time at all.
It really isn't. Some studies say it happens in under 1/10 of a second from just seeing someone's face.
That's genuinely wild when you actually think about it properly.
It really is, which is honestly a good reminder to stay a little humble about our own snap judgments.
Definitely. And maybe give people a proper second chance beyond that very first moment.
Exactly that. My friendship almost never happened because of one nervous first impression.
A genuinely good thing you gave her a second chance then, honestly.
All right, let's go through our words from today. First word is perception. The way you see or understand someone or something. For example, his perception of the city changed after he actually visited it.
Second word is assumption. Something you believe is true without actual proof. For example, she made an assumption about him that turned out to be completely wrong.
And third word is genuine. Real, authentic, and sincere. For example, his genuine kindness made everyone feel instantly welcome.
That's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. See you next time!